Welcome to the Musa video blog. So here's a story. It's an old world communist. And someone is talking to this communist, and he says to him, if you would have two cars, would you give me one? Of course. If you would have two washing machines, would you give me one? Of course. If you would have two shirts, would you give me one? He goes, no. He says, why is that different? Because I do have two shirts. It's a good joke, but it has an important principle. That it's very easy to be giving, magnanimous, to live by an ideal, as long as it's theoretical. But when it comes to actually doing something about it, not so simple. This is an important lesson in general. Anyone who's on a Musa practice. You hear all these beautiful talks, you read all these beautiful articles, speeches, you name it, thoughts, all the way. But the real test is, are you ready to do something about it? So let's just bring it to something that is timely. We're in the 3 weeks now. We've already spoken about that last week, about how the Second Temple, our sages tell us, was destroyed because at the core of the people was sinas chinam, baseless hatred, unwarranted bad feelings towards other people, and that was the spiritual cause. And so this is a very auspicious time of the year to work on this. So what can we do? It's a beautiful thought, you know. This is the time of year we should strive not to have baseless hatred. We shouldn't have these unwarranted negative feelings towards other people. A beautiful thought, something to strive for. But what does it translate into practically? Because if it doesn't translate into anything, so just to offer a few suggestions, but you can make up your own. One suggestion, there's that person that really gets under your skin. Now, if you're living in the theoretical world, you say, oh yeah, baseless hatred, we gotta uproot baseless hatred. Why don't you go speak to that person? Why don't you reach out to that person? That person, no way. You know what he did? You know what she said? There's no way. Okay, that's the challenge. Reach out to the person. Even if it's something simple. Say hello, give a smile. Whatever it is. That's one example. Here's another example. There's someone that really bothers you, and the way they act is really problematic. So take a moment, take a step back, and talk to yourself or write it down. Do something beyond thinking about it. Because it's always better to articulate, to actually say the words, but try to present their side of the story. Put yourself in their side and say, why are they acting the way they are? Why did they say what they say? And try to figure out a defense for them. Imagine you're their attorney and you're sticking up for them. And try to say, okay, I'm going to open my eyes and I'm going to open my heart to try to hear where they're coming from. And that's a good exercise, and it could help eradicate a little bit those negative feelings towards that person. Okay, here are two examples. It's not an exhaustive list, and you can come up with your own examples, but what the key point is that you shouldn't be like that communist who's willing to share everything until it's something that he has, until it comes to the point of action. We have to take these ideas and do something, even if it's small, but we have to do something in that direction. See you next time.